Hey guys. Welcome to Couple. Please like and subscribe if you like this video. Nearly 2 in 3 Americans think the nation's economy is in good shape, and most of them believe President Trump's policies are at least somewhat responsible for that. More Republicans rate the economy positively than do Democrats. As congressional primaries continue and Americans look ahead 6 months to their midterm votes, Mr. Trump looks like a positive factor among Republicans, 7 in 10 of whom say they'd prefer a candidate he backs, but the president's influence is limited to his own party. More independents say they're less likely to support a candidate backed by Mr. Trump. Meanwhile, on the Democratic side, Senator Bernie Sanders carries more positive influence with both Democratic voters and independents than does Minority Leader Nancy Pelosi. More than half of Democrats say they'd be more likely to vote for a candidate endorsed by Sanders, while a majority of Democrats say a Pelosi endorsement wouldn't affect their vote. Nearly half of independents say knowing a candidate was backed by Pelosi would make them less likely to back that candidate themselves. Given a list of many different types of candidates to choose from, Democrats tend to divide between preferring either a moderate or a progressive Democrat. Republicans, meanwhile, strongly prefer a congressional candidate who would be in line with Mr. Trump, 75%, to a Republican who would act more independently from Mr. Trump, just 17%. Women candidates of both parties have been winning primaries of late, but there are partisan differences on what impact women might have. Most Democrats think Congress would work better if there were more women representatives. Most Republicans and independents say Congress would remain the same. The economy and the president's support. This survey has followed the levels of Trump support and opposition over time. Today, buoyed by their feelings that the economy is at least somewhat good, the ranks of Mr. Trump's strongest backers have risen to 22% from 18% back in January. Many of these backers had previously adopted a wait-and-see approach, labeling themselves as more conditional in their support a few months ago. Supporters overall, both strong and conditional together, remain less than a majority, however, while the ranks of the strongest Trump opponents have remained steady. Still, overall, a majority of Americans feel the president is looking out a lot for the wealthy and big business, and his own business interests more so than they feel he is looking out for them. However, there are big divides on this, as there have been throughout his presidency. His core supporters are the most steadfast in saying that he is looking out for their interests, as well as those of the working and middle class overall.